Engineer.
Yeah, it's good that engineer. Very drive.
Engineer.
The real track.
And you're going fishing, and they have police, and then they will be talking with them not get the
No, we have offered our system because our
That's why I asked if you were working with. So I know you have an we have offered.
Now, our challenge is we don't like collecting data of beneficiaries into the because you're giving the population hope.
No, this is strictly on the 10,000, which I think they want to make sure that everybody who's been displaced.
We are really serious. We avoid
Mko hewani, ko live.
Wait, mmepanga vizuri. In here there is edible oil. There's 4 kgs of corn flour. There's 2 kgs of rice and beans. And we keep appealing, continue appealing to Kenyans, well-wishers. If you have anything to donate to victims of the floods that affected the country, most parts of the country, please just donate it here at Chungwa House, and we are ready to receive it. We will distribute it in public, in full glare of camera, so that everyone knows that every donation reaches to the affected victims. So we continue appealing to you, please donate. Chungwa House is open. We'll receive it and we'll donate it to the needy families. Thank you.
What do you have to say?
Yeah, it's a good moment for us. Let us be our brothers' keepers, and let us also stand with the less fortunate in society. And now that we are in this particular process, we pray that all well wishes will continue contributing here at Chungwa House so that we can donate to the affected families. Thank you.
Hello?
Check it.
Yes. Sema tu kazi yako nini, timu yako nini basi. And of course introduce your members. Are we ready?
No, but man, I'm of very few words.
Go ahead.
Do we? I think we can start.
Yes.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone, and good morning to the ODM fraternity and all the guests and partners that we have here today. We are here because, as a party, we have been very concerned with the kind of lack of dignity that our people have been subjected to by the ongoing floods and the disaster crisis that we are seeing in the country. So as a party, we deem it fit to come up with an initiative to stand with Kenyans and be able to support where we can. We do recognize as a party that initiatives that are geared towards charitable actions are limited, and therefore sometimes sustaining them are difficult, but we want to be very grateful for the people who have been able to support us to get some form of aid that today marks the day when we are going to start distributing and supporting different families. We made appeal for non-food and food items, and the response has been amazing. This committee is a 9-member committee that most committee members are here, and some are not here. I'll just recognize the ones that are here. We have got Senator Amida Kibwana, who is a member of the committee. We have got Imwatok, who is the majority leader for Nairobi County. We have got Honorable Nazra, also MCA in Nairobi. We have got Commissioner Mishi Mboko, who is also a member of the committee. And then we have got Muzungu is there. But you can take a screenshot of the membership right here. But what I wanted to emphasize is that what you are seeing here in terms of the aid that we have received so far, this has been internal by this committee. And you can imagine that if the committee alone was able to fill our stores, and you can visit our stores and see, you can imagine when we start now getting out and having the entire fraternity being able to support. So the most important thing is that what we are intervening in terms of this crisis is a very difficult crisis, because there are families that have been displaced in some areas. They don't have housing or shelter, so that sometimes even giving food is difficult when you haven't even thought about their shelter. And that is why the concepts like giving cash to be able to have them even just get shelter is a very important one. Now, as a party, we do recognize that we have got our own limitation in terms of thinking about identifying the real families that have got the biggest problems. And that is why we have partnered with the Kenya Red Cross to be able to help us in terms of data management and being able to reach out to the most vulnerable communities that need different intervention here and there. So with that, without wasting so much time, I would invite the SG of Red Cross, who is helping us in terms of just thinking about that particular logistics, to be able to actually share with us a few remarks, and then I'll let our party leadership also share with you the bigger vision in terms of how we are planning to roll this across the country. SG.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
So first, it's quite an honor to join the leadership of Nairobi County here in Nairobi to discuss the ongoing humanitarian situation. As the Kenya Red Cross, an impartial and neutral humanitarian organization, will be working with everyone who is on board, who is willing to help in reaching out to the affected population wherever they may be. We've had an excellent discussion with the ODM party in terms of what strategies to use to reach the most affected people, and we will work together to provide and deliver an impartial and neutral services to all affected population. As we speak, the rains may have stopped in Nairobi and it is looking bright and shiny, but in terms of the displacement situation around the country, we still have quite a number of families in displacement camps. And these are families who are in need of your support, in need of urgent medication, in need of food, in need of other forms of support, including shelter. We've also had a discussion with the ODM leadership around what other mechanisms we can use to support early recovery and permanent recovery, especially in form of shelter to the affected population. At the end of the day, we hope that we are going to plug this into the national response mechanism so that we avoid duplication, and then we also use the advantages of being able to distribute food and reach the affected population in a very coordinated manner. Ours is to thank you on behalf of the Kenya Red Cross for the faith you've extended to us and to the organization, and we will work with you hand in hand. Thank you.
Thank you. I think that I will invite the ED of the party just to give us a brief on in terms of the plans that we have. The areas that we are targeting this week and next week, and then we'll keep on briefing you on a rolling basis depending on the kind of aid that we have received going forward. ED.
Yeah, thank you very much, Senator Chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, as the chair said, we as a party, when Kenyans are happy, we are happy. When Kenyans are in distress, we stand with them. And that is the spirit behind this initiative. I want, on behalf of the party, to thank the members of the committee. The 9 of them, as you can see, have been able internally to mobilize whatever we have at the moment. And today, we are making an appeal to the public. Now, you don't have to be an ODM member or supporter. You just have to be Kenyan. You just have to sympathize, to be your sisters or brothers' keeper. That is what we are appealing to Kenyans to do. Now, mine is simple. It's just to give you a schedule of the distribution. Tomorrow in the afternoon, we have scheduled a distribution in Mathare constituency in Nairobi County. Then Thursday, that is the 16th, we will be in Mavoko, that is Machakos County. Then next week, we will go to Maimahiu in Kiambu County, followed by Nyando in Kisumu County, and then Budalangi Budalangi and Teso in Busia County. The remainder of the schedule will be released because we also have to monitor the amount of resources we do have, and therefore we are appealing, if you want us to cover the whole Kenya, then please come to the assistance of Kenyans. Thank you. Now, SG, you can take over the program.
Thank you, ED. I want to take this opportunity